So I'll be quick. It was a great event. Funny enough, I stuck with the game thing where I bought like consoles, and that seemed to be more popular than the movie. What I do think though is that the movie was a bad pick. Not that it was a bad movie per se, but the movie should have been more of a comedy. I feel like having a drama, more more of an yeah, it wasn't action, but it was more so drama. Having a drama movie didn't work as well as I thought it would. So maybe comedy worked best. Food worked out. Got that. We ordered some pizza, had some jollof rice made by my mom and my auntie. Um, but yeah, so what happened was that like halfway through, people were more interested in the game, so we just moved the stuff over to the game side, and people did their stuff. My general takeaway is that for future events, and this is what I'm going to recommend to the ASA, is that they should try and have like a monthly thing like this, where it's more so not necessarily like, oh, you're learning this or you're learning that. It's more so just community building, where you offer people who have to stay after school a place to hang out with their friends and keep them off like the hallways, and a place to actually hang out and do stuff. So I think that'll be nice. That was our original plan, but we couldn't find a venue or a specific room we could have each week or something like that. But yeah, I really like the event. I do think our numbers were lower than I expected. It was about 50% of what I expected, which was a surprise. I think Tuesday may have been the issue, because here's what I thought, right? What I was told was that Friday is not the best day, because like if it's a Friday, you want to go home. It makes sense. So I was like, okay, maybe a Tuesday people are like more willing to do stuff. Funny enough, I think Friday has been more popular, but I will say Friday, when there's a massive event or a big event after, like late in the day, works best, because people are more inclined to just stay, do the event instead of going home and coming back to school. So maybe if we could like find those perfectly primed days, I say we when I actually mean the ASA. If the ASA could find those perfectly primed days and then try and schedule their stuff along then, that could probably work out best. But yeah, I really like the event. Yeah, not much to it. It was a good event. I have to work on scheduling. Posters were amazing. The marketing was also a great job. Another thing, just to fix the number issue, because the problem with like having lower numbers than you expect or higher numbers than you expect is that it causes a problem with like resources such as food. So one thing I'm going to recommend they start doing is RSVP. Originally, the reason I didn't do RSVP because I thought it was going to be a deterrent to go to an event where it's like, oh, now there's this barrier to entry. But I think RSVP just gives a good idea. So we just have to kind of market that out there. But yeah, okay. Pretty much. Last thing I think, one issue I think the ASA is going to have to deal with in the next year is more so what we do have. We have some people who come to events primarily for the food, which is good that they're coming for the event, but we need a way to make them stay. So it's like, you don't want to hold off food to the end of the event because it gets cold and like people get like hungry and hangry, I guess. But then you also want people to be engaged, not just for the food, but for the actual content of the event. So that's something I have to figure out. I think we need better itineraries for our events instead of having like one thing. So scheduling that out better. But yeah, okay. That's pretty much my thoughts. I'm saying these ideas because I'm going to apply them to other event planning and project planning stuff I do. But yeah, have a great day.